the Tidewater Home and Flower Show this weekend, and I have Ed from Dynamic+Inspection and Scott from Tidewater Insulators. Ed, what's new in the energy field this year?
On the energy field, we're working on what we call infrared apps for the home.
What can an infrared app do for my home?
Well, we have all kinds of applications with infrared, but for the homeowner in energy, we do what's called an energy scan, where we're looking for missing insulation in the home, and in the attic and the ceilings we're looking, and the exterior walls. And we also do the blower door test, which is depressurizing the house, bringing in the cold air, and we can document this again with the infrared camera. And we can also check for duct leakage, and we can find where the duct leakage is with the infrared camera. So infrared apps for the home is here and now.
Scott, how is Tidewater Insulators combining efforts with dynamic infrared to help the homeowner?
We take the report that Ed generates on the air leakage, missing insulation. We devise a plan with our own inspection to determine the best way to solve the homeowner's issues so that they're more comfortable, energy efficient, better indoor air quality. And because Ed did the thermal imaging and his report on it, we give the homeowner a 10% discount.
This is ed+clowes in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and we're about wrapping things up here Sunday evening on the East Coast. And I've got Scott with Tidewater Insulators here with me. Scott, what do you think about the show this weekend?
It's a great show this weekend. Had lots of people in, lots of people interested in the services and things that we're doing out here. Green Building Council did a walkabout thing, so we got lots of traffic from the local people checking out all the stuff from the Green Building Council. So it's a fantastic show.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we've had a lot of people interested in energy and interested in making improvements in their houses. And Scott's company came up with a great idea. They built a dollhouse, which is basically cut in half so you can see into the house, and it's a model. But they took half of the house and made it look as if it was a typical house, say 25 years old, 20 years old, showing where the air leakage points are, poor insulation, basement problems, and things like that. So tell us, Scott, how did that go over?
That went over great. We had the local news here videotaping it, showing what we had done with it. It was a great attention grabber for people to come by. 90% of the people came by and said, "That's my attic," which shows the old one. And so we got to explain what we do for air seal packages and re-insulation to make their home more comfortable.
And of course, my side of it is I go out and do the energy audit on the front end, get infrared images and do the blower door test and gather data and put it all in a nice report form that's easy to understand for the homeowner. And then they pass it on to Scott, so when he gets out there, he knows he's got a heads up pretty much where to start looking at where the problems are. So Scott, tell me how the next step program is going to fit into all this.
Well, when we do the blower door test and we find our areas that we need to improve with the air seal, duct seal, and penetrations and re-insulating, the next step program is a government grant through the Department of Energy. And as long as we can show that we can save the homeowner 15% on their energy bills, they qualify for the grant, and the grant program pays us 25% of what it costs the homeowner, and they're only paying 75%. So if somebody's got a $4,000 insulation job, they pay $3,000. The grant will pay us $1,000. They save money both ways.
Yeah, and it's a great program, as we can see from the model house. It really increases the health benefit in the house. It'll increase the value of the house if the people decide to sell. It increases their comfort level in the house, and they save money on their utility bills. So it's a home run for everybody. That's about it from the Mid-Atlantic Home Show with Ed at Dynamic Infrared.
And Scott at Tidewater Insulators.
We'll see you next year.